Hello everyone, and welcome back to Jasmine's Crazy Cat Tarot. And today we're looking into the disappearance of Rosemariebly. And I just seen a little orb. I've been seeing lots of signs this morning. I only got requested to do rosebly on my last video pertaining to summerwells. So I put Rosemary at the bottom of my list, but I've seen a few signs today that are pushing me in Rose's direction. And I feel like her energy is very strong, very motherly. She's nudging me to do this today, instantly. She's saying that she's been put in the corner for far too long, put on the bottom of the list, and she wants her name, her case to be a priority. And I feel like she also wants Summer's case to be solved. So maybe the two go hand in hand. If there's any connections, I hope to tune in and make them today. And Rose seems like a very sweet, strong, motherly energy. So I think Rose has children. I don't know how many, but I'm really getting a very nurturing and comforting energy. I'm thinking of hugging my daughter before school this morning. So in particular, if she has daughters, she just wants to hold them. She wouldn't let go of them. I'm hearing it's a man's world, and she doesn't want to leave her children in a cruel world without her. So now my legs are shaking. So I just feel like Rose's energy is ready to be in the spotlight, and I hope I can tune in and give Rose the spotlight. Whatever needs to be said, please tune us in, spirit. So let's start with the factors behind Rose's disappearance. So she went missing on August 21st, 2009 in Wisconsin. So spirit. And I did struggle to say her disappearance at first, so I don't know, maybe there's something not so clear cut about it. So please tell us the factors as to why Rose disappeared that day. We have the anchor: stability, security, playing safe, great love, support, good fortune. So the anchor is a positive sign, a sign of stability and security. But anchors can also weigh us down. Maybe Rose felt weighed down in her current situation. Maybe she wanted to jump ship. There could have been promises of great fortune and stability elsewhere. But I also feel like this is confirming that she wouldn't leave her children behind, even if a great fortune awaited her. So this wants to come too. We have the tree. This is giving me family, the birds, brief sorrow, nervous excitement, temporary misunderstandings. And yeah, even with my legs shaking, I feel like maybe Rose was excited about something, but there was a misunderstanding. So I feel like she is trying to say there's a misunderstanding in regards to her disappearance: health, body, illness, natural environment. So Rose is very family orientated, and she wanted to be anchored to her family. I feel like she wouldn't leave them unless she was stuck somewhere, unless she could not move. So let's see. Let's get some more info behind Rosemariebly's disappearance. So Rosemariebly, this wants to come. We have a mature man, so a masculine could be involved, someone older than Rose. We also have bad health, something to do with health and body. So let's see. I'm going to get the mermaid cards. What are the factors behind Rosemariebly's disappearance? Reclaiming your authenticity, the Selkie and her skin. Yeah. So I feel like she thought of her children as her skin, her blood, her anchor. But there was a part of herself that was opened up, reawakened. This wants to come waterfly. Heaviness lifts, burdens are cast away, weightlessness. So yeah, she wanted to feel free, reclaim her power, her authenticity. There was a lot on her mind weighing her down, and she wanted to feel weightless. She wanted to feel happy, but there could have been something that made her feel stuck in her home environment, maybe in regards to a man. But yeah, I feel like the water could be significant, a flight, something going up in the water. To me, this is emotions surfacing or resurfacing. Maybe she weighed down, ignored her true feelings for a long time. And she was finally ready to, take the spotlight and make herself seen and heard. And I feel like that's what she wants to do now. So we have exchange of life-bringing energies. Okay, so there could be a romantic factor at play here, possibly. Let's see. Let's get into the true crime cards. So, Rosemariebly. What truly happened to Rosemariebly that day? Please and thank you, Spirit. Brother? A brother could be significant. Maybe someone's brother has some information. Grief. Okay. Grandmother, grandfather in reverse. And well thought out. Okay, this is very interesting. So maybe family matters were bringing her down. I feel like there was generational trauma in Rose's family. We have a selfish woman in reverse. So I feel like this is Rose being selfless and putting her needs, her emotions aside for a long time. But it made her feel heavy and downcast. And something was changing within Rose, and she was realizing that her needs were important too, even though she did prioritize her family's needs. And she was starting to come into awareness, but something was not well thought out. So she could have had an impulsive idea. I feel like maybe with the grandmother, grandfather in reverse, this could resemble her not being in touch with her parents or having trauma in regards to her parents. She didn't want to repeat her parents' mistake, especially not with her own children. And she knew she had to be there to make sure history didn't repeat itself. So there could be a brother in grief. But I do feel like a brother is significant. So maybe Rose was speaking to a brother that day, or I don't know. Maybe someone's brother has information about something. So I was going to pick up these ones first, but let's get the what with these. So we have the 10 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, dropping burdens. This could have been a golden opportunity for Rose. Someone could have tricked her into something. We also have the 5 of Wands in reverse. So yeah, this is conflict being resolved and someone dropping their burdens. Or by someone dropping something, dropping a burden, an anchor in water. This could be something dropped in the water, possibly. This wants to come. So let's ask what happened to Rosemariebly. What happened to Rosemariebly? We have the Knight of Swords in reverse, okay? Someone who's not the brightest bulb. Someone who is a liar, who doesn't think things through, which is being confirmed with well thought out in reverse. This person is not the master of their mind. We have the 2 of Wands, so this is proper planning. So there could have been a plan set in motion, but maybe Rose herself was aware of this plan. Let's see. We have the 5 of Wands in reverse again. So conflict being resolved. And yeah, this came out. So conflict was being resolved by something or someone being dropped, some sort of burden being dropped, but someone is lying, a masculine figure is lying about something, or has information, possibly even two, one older, one younger. And this could be maybe someone star-crossed lovers, I'm hearing, but possibly someone that she was connected with. So let's see. Let's get the why. We have the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, something was organized. Someone was offering Rose support, maybe financial support. We have the High Priestess in reverse. So this is hidden motives. Yeah, so Rose didn't trust her intuition about something or someone, and the Star in reverse. So we have unfulfillment. She was unfulfilled and she wasn't trusting her intuition. Okay, so let's see why this happened. Why did this happen to Rose? Please and thank you, Spirit. That doesn't want to flip yet. So maybe someone or something doesn't want to flip. Why did this happen to Rosemariebly? And can I get one more? Why? We have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, tension, turbulence. Something was hurried and unprepared. So someone did not think this through. Things could have been spoken about, but no action was actually made. And then something happened very quickly. The Tower in reverse. So yeah, I feel like Rose could be trapped somewhere. She was locked in her old ways. Maybe her trauma from the past was coming up. And she felt like there was a weak foundation. And she was avoiding seeing the truth or, you know, the final straw kind of a thing. Let's see. We have the Page of Wands, courage, excitement, a free spirit. Yeah, so Rose was starting to feel happy, enthusiastic about life again, exploring herself, the Queen of Wands in reverse. But this could be a jealous and deceitful woman. Maybe someone was jealous of Rose reclaiming her power, her authenticity. Ten of Swords. Yeah, we've got the betrayal card here. So speaking many words, like I said, words were spoken, but someone didn't put their money where their mouth is. Someone's talk was cheap, and it was to get Rose somewhere where they wanted her, where she didn't have free will, and they betrayed her. So yeah, she was overthrown by something or by someone. And yeah, this could be, to me, I'm not sure. It could be someone outside the family environment. But with this reversed, her family, maybe her marriage was in turmoil. So this could be a husband betraying her, speaking many words, making threats. Or it could be someone outside the marriage if anyone was stepping out. But either ways, I do feel like there was tension. There was some sort of competition going on. And Rose was thinking, hey, maybe now's the time that I do what I want instead of what everyone else wants me to do. So let's get the true emotions. There's actually a few true emotions in the T cards. I don't be looking when I'm putting everything back. Look, we'll use what we've got here. So yeah, someone didn't fully make a plan. Something happened and they said, well, I'm going to have to use what I've got. Even if I don't have all the tools in my toolbox, I'll make do. I'll make a compromise. So maybe a compromise was being made. So what happened to Rose? Please and thank you, bumping heads. There was an argument and maybe she wanted to resolve an argument, or someone wanted to lure her under the pretenses of solving or resolving an argument, spiritual gifts. Rose is very intuitive. Her energy is strong, but she was ignoring her intuition about someone she was in conflict with. And maybe she was fucked up over them, or vice versa. They could have been really in pain to do with this situation, to do with Rose. Illumination. The truth could be discovered. Getting readings. Truth. Okay. And we have a karmic lesson. So yeah, this person, whoever it was, they were a karmic lesson. And someone wanted to teach Rose a lesson. Maybe someone was in the mindset of, if I can't have you, no one else can. Someone was predicting the future, predicting the downfall of something or someone. But yeah, it's like Rose only realized the truth too late. And the truth was, she was trying to be free. She was having an awakening, and someone did not like that because she was waking up to maybe who or what they truly were. Let's see. Let's get some more. This T card wants to stay. It's very stubborn. We have cyberbully. Someone could be watching online when it comes to Rose's case. Someone involved, maybe a masculine. So let's see. What's the T on what happened to rosebly? And does it correlate or relate to Summer's case? What is the T on rosebly? We've got a few that wants to come. Rose wants to spill the tea, is what I'm getting. Broke ass. Okay, maybe something to do with money. Maybe someone was broke, unfazed, divination, abuser. Okay, a lot of spiritual things are coming up, but in the bad sense, this one would be. So someone could have made a bad prediction or prophecy about Rose. It's going back to sort of generational trauma is what it's giving me. But someone could be abusing their power online because they're very aggressive. And someone or something was cock blocking, so they wanted to eliminate. And we have Jezebel here. Okay, let's see. Too busy winning. Someone was competing, wasting time. Maybe Rose felt like she was wasting time. Someone was broke. I'm hearing No Scrubs by TLC. Moving on. Thank you. Next. So Rose wanted to move on with her life. She felt like she was stuck, anchored, wasting time. Maybe other people were giving her advice and her intuition was telling her, girl, you gotta go. You gotta do you and, make yourself happy. Don't sacrifice yourself or your happiness for someone else's. And someone thought this was a competition and they felt challenged by Rose. If I can't win, neither can you. If I can't have you, nobody can. Fake accounts. Yeah, someone's watching online. Someone could even be getting readings. Someone's scared of the truth coming out. A screenshot, evidence, proof, and facts could be coming out and running. Yeah, so I do feel like there's evidence of who this is. Someone has been running and avoiding justice for a long time. But maybe you can actually get evidence of who this person is in regards to what they're doing now, all these years later. If they're still obsessed with the case, trying to gatekeep information, this is who it is what the cards are telling us. So before I go, I want to get the dictionary, but I'm feeling pulled to maybe ask Rose's location very quickly. So just 3. Rosebly's current location. Water guardian. We've got water, but now it's in reverse. She could have been put in the water or a creek or taken out of it. Broken arrow. Something was broken. The straw that broke the camel's back is what I'm getting. We also have the High Priest in reverse. So yeah, Rose was going against her intuition. She could have judged whoever this was wrong and not seen their intentions or motives. Magic guardian. So yeah, she was unlocking her own inner magic. And someone did not like that. Someone wanted to put her in her place and teach her a lesson. A karmic lesson at that. So yeah. Let's see. Rosemariebly, location. Just 2 more, Spirit. Why are these in here? See what I mean? I don't be looking at what I'm doing. I need to really sort out my cards. So someone wanted to sort out their car, get all their ducks in a row. Their cards were on the table. And we've got 3 on the table. That's so interesting. We have the 9 of Pentacles. Someone's wishes weren't being fulfilled. The Ace of Cups. This could be a new love offer. Someone wanted to fulfill someone's wishes. And the Hermit. So yeah, this was Rose going within, finding herself. Maybe finding, other opportunities. New inspiration. But someone was unfulfilled. Especially if Rose got fulfilled. Where is Rosebly currently? Please and thank you, Spirit. One more. Where is Rosebly? Seeds, spring. Mountains could be significant. Something to do with the springtime. Assistance, spirit guide. So Rose is here and she is a spirit guide to her children, her loved ones. I feel like maybe her and Summer are connected in the spiritual realm. It says spirit guides. So they're together. They're providing assistance to the 3D when it comes to their cases. Because it's a mystery, but is it such a mystery? Is what I'm getting to say. Facade beliefs. So yeah, she was uncovering someone's true self and she was waking up from someone's mind control and thinking for herself. Closed off, guarded resistance. So she was opening up to something or someone. Maybe she was putting her cards on the table or someone else was. We also have transformation. But I feel like Rose has passed away to another dimension. She could be hidden somewhere, guarded. Someone's guarding information or guarding knowledge. Someone is resistant when it comes to the truth. I feel like she's somewhere dark, somewhere hidden, and somewhere guarded that, it's not so obvious. I do feel like she was moved, though, at some point. Something was transformed. Okay, so let's ask the dictionary. Rosemariebly, any insights or clues to what happened or where Rosemariebly is now? Okay. A molecule? Mole? Maybe in a hole? Somewhere where moles go, somewhere down in a hole. Mountains out of molehills, a mountain, a molehill. Moist, somewhere that could be near or by water. Monastery. Monday could be significant. Make money. Maybe someone had a money-making opportunity. Money is significant, though, because someone was broke. Someone is very modest. Someone was coming into a modern mindset instead of an old-fashioned one. We have change key. So this is telling me that there was definitely a change being made in Rose's life. Modus vivendi, coping, of living side by side. So she was sick of just coping, just existing. She wanted to live. And Rose's desire to live was actually her death wish in someone else's mind. Molest. I do feel like she had a lot of trauma from her past. She was scared that this trauma would keep on repeating. Mollify. Someone wanted to mollify her. Maybe she was upset about something. A mongoose, they kill snakes. That could be significant. Business, something about business. Monkey business. Monogram, interwoven initials. That could be significant. A block of stone or a monument, so a monolith. Maybe some sort of monolith at a monastery or somewhere holy or sacred. We also have monotheism, belief in only one God. This person could be very religious. Monsieur, French, could be significant. This person was a monster, especially when they were in a bad mood. A monument, though. Yeah, a tombstone. So there could be a statue near to where Rose is. A montage. A final selection of shots. Yeah. So 2 or more pictures imposed on a single background. I was actually wondering, should I put Summer in Rose's thumbnail? And she's telling me, yeah, put Summer in there, because we are hand in hand in the spirit realm, and we're hand in hand when it comes to our cases. Yeah, so I feel like she's telling me she did have an ending, but it was not at her own hand. It was not her death wish. Someone was angry that she wanted to live, so they had to take that right away from her. And yeah, a month could be significant, a more, and monogamy. So this is fidelity, so maybe it could be someone she was monogamous with, or, you know, I don't know how to take that, but someone romantic anyway, that could have been making her false promises, but something or someone modified something. Right? Rigging? Something could be rigged. Rigmarole. Yeah, she's sick of this rigmarole. Rigor, shivering, a chill. Yeah, look, rigor mortis, stiffening body after death. And there was no flexibility. So someone had to work with rigor mortis when they were hiding her. Yeah, she riled someone up. The edge of somewhere could be significant. The crust, a ring. Okay. A quick return, lunge, or thrust in fencing. Fencing, a ripsaw, a rise. Yeah, I feel like her power was rising, and it was starting in her stomach, because my stomach was rumbling. So she had a fire in her belly, like a hunger for more, and she was ready to live, risk. She could have felt like she was risking it all. Somewhere damp, or IP. A riot, there could have been a fight. Something as ridiculous. And yeah, a rifle, a rift, and a ridge. So a summit of a mountain. Yeah, or form ridges between furrows. So she's giving me mountain, molehill by water energy. And yeah, something is rigged. She's saying her whole case is rigged, and she wants the mic, she wants the spotlight, and she doesn't want to mince her words. I feel like she was not a woman, or is not a woman, to mince her words. So when she had a message, she was going to get that message across, and maybe someone didn't like the message she was sending, and that could be why she passed away, because she was just far too lively and bright, and someone wanted to eliminate her shine. But she is here, she is shining, and she wants to help bring light and awareness to her and Summer's case. I feel like they met in the afterlife, but it's like they'd known each other before in past lives. So this is generational trauma, and they want to finally get to the root cause of why this is all happening. So thank you so much for being here. Let me know down below if you enjoyed this. If you have any more questions, case suggestions, put them down below. I will put them on the list. And thank you so much for being here and sharing your energy. I really appreciate it. And until next time, goodbye and God bless. Mwah.